Hello,
Hello.
and welcome back to the vlog.
Indeed, a week late.
A little bit late. We've had a busy couple of weeks, haven't we?
We have. Very busy couple of weeks. You've been run off your feet with blooming orders, haven't you?
It has been really good, and I've had to go to the printers to do an extra run of prints and different bits and pieces.
I think you've done 2 print runs.
2 print runs.
Maybe even 3.
And then I got some new prints printed as well, or new paintings printed as well. So
Yeah.
We'll show you that.
We will indeed.
So I've got lots of jobs to do this morning. Got the trolley, which is always handy. Got to go to the post office. Got to go to the printers. Got to go to the laundrette because our washing machine is broken down. So yeah, it'll probably take me all day. Okay, so the car's loaded up. The trolley is amazing. It just folds flat and goes behind the driver's seat, or it could go in the boot. So I'm all loaded up. Let's do our first stop, which will be the printers. Okay, the first stop is the printers. Get the mask ready, and then I go. Okay, so that's the printers done. The reason I go to a fine art printer is because of the standard, the quality of the prints. And it's quite different from if you print prints from home on an ordinary computer. The reason I go to a fine art printers is because they've got specialist inks and they've got specialist paper, and the inks are guaranteed to last 100 years on print, which means that the prints that I get printed are guaranteed to last 100 years. They won't fade. They'll be as beautiful as the day they were printed, whereas on a home computer they would fade within 6 months. So that's the reason why I'm using a specialist printer. Okay, so the next job of the day is to nip into the post office to pick up our post from our post restante address, and also to drop off some parcels and prints and tea towels that have been ordered. So if that's if you've ordered recently, they're going off in the post to you today. Parcels all dropped off, and I've just picked up some post that we were expecting. Don't know if you can see there. Red hot chilli, it says on the side there. This is some seeds that we've ordered to plant some chilies. Mark will be so excited. Next stop is the laundrette, which is at the petrol station on the way home. I'll see you there. These are the prints that I've had made from the printers. So,
In devices?
in devices. So let's have a look. See what we have. Oh wow, the mushrooms come out really well. And then I've got some different sizes. So these are the swallows I painted at Tring Reservoir on the Grand Union Canal. These are the birds that we saw on our bird feeder in January. And this is the larger version of the swallows. And it's been a week of vaccines and things, hasn't it?
Yeah, the vaccine rollout in the UK, as you probably are aware, especially if you're overseas, has been going great guns. They've been doing it. I mean, you know, you can criticise the government for a lot of things, but the vaccine rollout has been exceptional. And you had yours 2 weeks ago?
A couple of weeks ago.
Maybe even 3 weeks ago. And I got contacted and had to have mine on this Saturday just gone.
You done already?
Yeah.
No.
Quick, wasn't it?
They're not getting you to wait for 15 minutes? Really?
Yeah, no.
They want you in and out.
They do.
Oh wow. That was quick. What did you have?
AstraZeneca.
Oh. What opposites?
Yeah, you're Pfizer.
Yeah.
And I'm AstraZeneca.
That's why you didn't have to wait 15 minutes, perhaps.
Could be.
Oh.
Could be. We'll see, won't it? It'll be interesting to see whether I get side effects
Yeah.
or whether you get side effects. My arm's already aching.
Is it? Yeah, that's just
maybe
you.
psychological, I don't
That's
know.
you just got...
Yeah, I'm just a wuss.
You are
Keep
a
that
wuss.
handy.
Okay. Right, off we go.
Done. In fact, actually, I'll put
Jab
that.
done, sorted.
You had the Pfizer jab,
Yeah.
and I had the Oxford AstraZeneca jab. Did you have any side effects?
No.
No, I had an achy arm and a little bit of a flu, kind of. I say flu, more like a sort of start of a cold the following day that you could just feel it. But that went within the day, so the side effects are minimal for me anyway.
And people are going to go, why are they having their vaccine and I haven't?
Because we deserve it.
And it's because of medical issues, isn't it? With diabetes and asthma and things like that. So.
Julie's going through a sex change, and obviously that. What?
How can you say such a horrible
No, from
thing?
man to woman.
Oh, shut up.
And I'm diabetic.
Yeah.
So she's not really going for a sex
No.
I am. I've decided. These nails just look too nice painted. Scrub that.
Yeah, scrap that. Now, in last week's episode, you would have seen Mark getting me with the sock. If you haven't watched it, go and have a look.
Also, while we're on the subject of hide the sock, I want to know how many of you have played hide the sock. So let us know in the comments down below how many have played hide the sock, and also what scores you got, because obviously you get a point for each minute that it's on the shoulder. And also you can take it to a new level as well, because we have subsequently had hide the sock almost every day, and I hid a sock under her pillow. When was that? About a week ago?
Yeah.
And she woke up in the morning clutching it to her face,
tissue.
thinking it was a tissue, and it wasn't. It was my sock.
Disgusting.
So I suppose you could argue that was under your pillow for a good 7 hours, 8 hours. But anyway, let us know how you get on with hide the sock and whether you've tried playing it.
But I got my own back this week.
She did.
I did.
Revenge.
We'll show you.
Yeah, revenge is sweet.
I'm going to get my own back. Let me put you somewhere.
Jesus! What?
Did I let you jump?
Yes!
Got you back. So obviously we only go out, other than the post office and things like that, we only go out for shopping once a week.
Yeah.
And we decided to go somewhere a little bit different this week, didn't we?
We did, yeah. We went to a farm shop.
Yes, literally 5 minutes round the corner, so it's not far away. And we've been seeing it, lots of posts on Facebook and things about this farm shop, and it was amazing, wasn't it?
It was only a little shop, and from the outside it doesn't look like much, but when you go in, oh, it's like pie heaven. It is like pie heaven. If Sweeney Todd came back, he would own this farm shop.
Yeah.
Although it wouldn't be human remains in the pies.
No, actually you don't want that, do you?
No, maybe not.
No.
Maybe not. But anyway, they were gorgeous, these pies. We'll show you them.
So we're having a trip out.
We are. We're going to a farm shop, aren't we?
We are indeed. So it'll be quite exciting to see what they've got on offer.
Just going through the village of Wilton. No, is it Wilton? Yeah, it's Wilton, isn't it?
It is. It's a pretty village, isn't it? Lots of thatched cottages. So here we are, just literally a 5-minute trip round the corner is the farm shop, so we're going to go in, have a look and see what they've got. So you happy with your purchases, Mark?
2 seconds. Suck my belly in. Pardon?
Are you happy with your purchases?
I am. Black pudding, Scotch egg, and a steak and ale pie.
Nice.
I'll show you them later.
So what did you get in the bag, Mark?
A chicken and leek pie. Wow. Look at that beast. And this one, a steak and ale pie. That there is magnificence encrusted in pastry.
What else did you get?
In our continuing drive to be healthy, we bought a Scotch egg. And not just any Scotch egg. We also got a black pudding Scotch egg.
Ooh, you can have that one. They certainly look tasty.
Tasty, gorgeous.
I think you've got something else in there.
Oh. A fresh baked loaf of bread.
Nice.
So I think...
That is not healthy.
No, it is healthy. It is. I think it's going to be a Scotch egg, a steak and ale pie, and a nice big chunk of bread, all in there, sliding down there into my belly.
Not all in one go.
Well, no, obviously not.
There's a couple of meals there.
Well, there's a starter, a main, and a side.
Health kick, day one.
Yeah. Now the good news is that the weather has started to change. In the last vlog, I think we included some frozen images or some snowy images.
Yeah.
Well, now we're getting glimpses of spring. We've had balmy 13, 14, 15 degrees. Last weekend was sunny, and I think the weekend before we had 3 days of sunshine. And when the sun comes out, it just makes you feel so much better about everything. You know, you just wake up in the morning and suddenly you can sort of stretch your legs. You can breathe again, because you do feel in winter almost as though you're under a duvet of cold, damp, dark and miserable. Or is that just my marriage?
Really, aren't you? Oh!
But you sort of hide... What?
So evil.
Okay, all right, so it's not damp. But you're right, you do hibernate. And when the sun comes out, you just feel like you can breathe again, and it's wonderful. So, you know, I'm hoping in the next... It's turned windy and wet today. That's because I had a curry last night. But I'm hoping that the weather's going to change for the good again in the coming weeks, so that we can just get out and do some bits on the boat, start doing some maintenance. And...
Yeah. We had to go and get water this week, so that was really lovely. And it was on a really lovely spring day. It was cold, but the sun was shining, and it did make us feel so much better, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, and we weren't going to film it, but because the weather was so nice, we just thought it was too good an opportunity to miss. So yet again, you'll see a boat going to a water point and back again.
We go down one lock to the water point and back. We even leave the mooring pins in, don't we?
We do.
So that we can return to exactly the same spot.
Indeed.
Good morning. It's a beautiful sunny day today. The sun is quite blinding actually. It's cold, probably a couple of degrees, 2-3 degrees, something like that. And we're going to head down today to the water point and back again. So the swans opposite us are just starting to make a nest. I'm just walking down to the lock now. Got the windlass, and hopefully Mark will be able to get off the side where we're moored, and I'll see him down at the lock in a minute. Can I just say, I'm using this new tripod. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. It goes into a handheld as well, so thank you guys so much. It's been really good to use. I'll use it on the lock in a minute. So on this lock I'm going to use the bridge, it's much safer. Let's go up and over onto the other side. Lady from the CRT who's taking all the weed out of the overflow bit there. Just got to raise this lock up by about a foot. Okay, so the paddles are down at this end, at the back. Now we need to go to the front and open them to let the water out. And let's do the same to this paddle. I'm going to raise it up. Now we just have to wait until the water on either side is equal. I've got to wind down this one. Over the bridge again, and let's do the other side. To open the gate, drop the paddle down, and then close the gates after. So here we are at the water point.
The eagle has landed.
Do you want to do the front rope whilst I hold the centre line? We've actually got a ring there, which is good. Right, whilst we're filling up with water, I'm going to wash these windows. They are filthy. So whilst we're filling up with water, I've got the bucket and I'm going to clean these windows, which are absolutely filthy. And the problem is, on the Kennet and Avon Canal you can't actually get in very many places right to the bank like you can here at the wharf. So you can never reach the side of the boat. So it's an ideal opportunity whilst filling up with water just to do a quick flick around and wash the windows. Right, first job is to take the rubbish to the bins over there and then do toilets whilst the boat's filling up with water. So we'll do all these jobs at the same time.
Oh, the perils of canal side life. On a lovely sunny day like today, you'd think there'd be no mud around, wouldn't you?
Oh, you're covered in mud.
I managed to step into a big muddy puddle. I'll just show you.
There's no mud around apart from this little puddle.
Look, no mud. That's where I stepped. The one spot where there's mud. That's me all over, I'm afraid, folks.
Dirty.
Accident waiting to... Not dirty. Accident waiting to happen. But what a beautiful day.
Back there, we've got to get past. There's a wide beam and a narrow boat moored up against one another. They're holiday boats at the wharf, so we've got to get over far enough to get past them. And can I say a massive thank you again to everyone who's bought the widebeam map and the tea towels. And somebody remarked about having it made into a mug. And I did actually ask our printers whether they were able to do it. And I don't know if you can see, we've only got one.
This is the prototype. So
they've
Shh, sexy music.
Right, so they've put the map on both sides, and we're thinking it might be nicer to have our We're on the Move logo on one side and the map on the other. So let us know what you think.
In the comments below, let us know whether you think it looks better with a double map on it, or whether it would look better, as you say, with the logo and a map on one side.
And a map on one side. So let us know so that we can have a go and put them together.
Yeah. And also whether you'd be interested, because quite frankly, we're going to flog them to you. Let's make no bones about it. This belly's got to be fed somehow. Right.
Big belly.
What?
So it's Mark's birthday on Friday.
I'm only going to be 28.
28?
Stone.
With that grey beard.
Yeah, with this magnificent greyness. No, well, I'm actually technically 51, but as I've been saying to everybody, that because last year was basically cancelled, it's also true that my 50th birthday was cancelled last year. So it's kind of like a scrubbed a year off thing. So although I'm 51 technically in real terms, because last year was such a washout, I've decided that it didn't count. So I'm actually only 50.
Is it going to count this year?
But yeah, it must do, because we're coming out of lockdown soon, aren't we? So we'll see how it goes.
Not for your birthday, we're not.
Oh, that's true. I could be 49. I'm 49.
Just going to go backwards.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep going backwards like Benjamin Button.
Yeah, so we're not going to be doing much. I think we might get a takeaway.
Oh, wonder what that takeaway could be.
I wonder.
Do you think it might be a curry?
Could be.
And speaking of spicy curries, we were stopped the other day. In fact, we were sat in the boat. I was in my dressing gown, embarrassingly. Well, it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And this couple walked by and they waved at us, and we opened the hatch and we spoke to them, obviously distanced. And they mentioned that they were subscribers of ours and that they watched the channel. So we had a lovely chat with them. And they bought a wide beam two-tail, didn't they?
Yeah.
Which was nice.
So hi to Lisa and Andy.
Hello, Lisa and Andy.
And I know they went home and cooked a Naga chicken, didn't they?
Yeah,
curry.
Naga curry, which she reported was very tasty. So we will be doing one of those in a vlog. Sorry, Ken. I said I'm contractually obliged to get a sorry Ken in every video, and I don't quite know how I'm going to do it, but I am bloody well going to succeed. So, in fact, I'll say it again. Sorry, Ken. There's two, so that's two. So it means I get a pass in the next video.
Someone.
Yeah. So there we go. And also, we would like to thank our new patrons this week. We are always blown away. I know we say it every week, and it almost becomes sort of cliche to say it, but we're always blown away and humbled when somebody takes the time and effort and trouble to support the channel. It's completely voluntary. These videos are made for free. We don't expect anything, so when somebody does, it's ever more pleasing, or even more pleasing.
Thank you.
And this week we've got to thank Tanya and John Powell. Thank you to you two. And also Samantha and Guy. So thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
It means the world to us.
So I think that's about it for this week.
As they say in movie terms, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap. So all that's left for us to do is basically thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you. If you like the video, if you could give it a thumbs up.
If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to do so. It's free, and it will give you notifications if you click the bell icon every time we post a new video.
And don't forget to comment.
We love your comments. We answer all your comments, and it's the highlight of our week, reading your comments. So can I say comments anymore?
You can't.
Okay, right. So thank you for watching.
And we will see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.